Cannon. Mr. Painter, what are you carrying?
Well, that, you sure you want me to tell everybody?
I do.
A dead rat.
How many have you caught?
We caught 3 rats in your garden.
Oh
They
my
keep
goodness.
trying to steal all the fruits of your labor, and I say no.
That's right. He knows we're getting ready to have some more seedlings here in a month or so to put out, right?
Exactly, and they thought they found Rosa's buffet, huh?
That's what they thought, all right.
Let me throw this away.
So he's doing his part of the garden work, catching those darn rats and
also
the squash bugs, and
yeah, we found some yesterday.
everything's hungry in the desert.
Everything's hungry.
Thankfully, Meg doesn't like vegetables.
No, I know. Luckily for us, right?
Our dog Rio, I used to catch him munching on stuff even.
Oh yeah, Rio liked to
Rio,
chew
Rio,
the greens.
Rio actually did like vegetables. Thankfully, Meg doesn't.
He did. He was a vegetarian.
Well, he wasn't really vegetarian, but he loved carrots.
He sure did. He loved blueberries too.
And blueberries. Oh my gosh, one time we went blueberry picking with Rio, and he kept trying to get the blueberries I was picking. He was crazy.
Yep.
And then we caught him sticking his muzzle in the blueberry bucket.
Yep, he was just taking a little sip.
He did more damage than most kids do.
Okay. He'd love to get off the path anymore, you notice?
Yeah. She was disappointed when she walked with me yesterday because I made her stay on the sidewalk.
Ah, she's learning the difference, I guess.
Yep.
I would think that she would like to walk with Daddy. Daddy lets her have a little bit of say.
Well, last night she was actually snuggling with you on the couch.
She was.
And the funny part was when she woke up and was startled because she realized she was asleep with you. Oh, what a funny dog. Morning, Ron.
Hi, Ron. Hello.
So we had a great day of canning yesterday.
Yeah.
We made an apricot mop sauce, and that video will be out in a couple of hours. And we had it on our chicken last night. It was pretty excellent.
It was really very good. Yummy.
And all our jars sealed. Makes me happy.
Look at that. Say Ron, what a big cactus.
Stay away from that. Don't let her drag you into that.
If you run into that, you're going to be hurt.
Are those called cholas?
Yeah.
Cholas?
That is so sharp.
Yeah, get your finger away from that.
Well, I was just making sure.
You were just making sure it was sharp?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure, and it is.
Even Meg stayed away from that.
That thing is dangerous. Nothing's going to eat that.
They're going on a wild dog chase. Okay. I guess I'll follow. He says, awesome, what's today's plan? Today's plan is to go to the gym.
Yep.
After all that, we got to have a down day from canning.
Right.
I don't know, maybe tonight I can finish that doll dress. That's a possibility. It's pretty close to being done, right?
We're going to go get coffee, too.
And we're going to go get some coffee.
And then come home. And Rose is going to... Aren't you going to do a sauna today?
Yeah, later today, after the gym, I'm going to do a sauna. I know, that sounds crazy, but saunas are so therapeutic.
I don't know why you got to come up here, man.
It's probably healthier than laying in the sun, right? Because I'd get fried.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know why we're up here. Why are we up here?
She has to come up here. I think she smelled some rabbits. I saw them running ahead of us.
She smelled a rat, be honest.
Yeah. Well, a rabbit, I don't know.
They're kind of similar. I think rabbits are cuter, though. Rabbits only eat vegetation. We don't know what the rats eat. Come on, Meg.
Come on, Meg.
Come on. We know the rats definitely eat our garden.
Yes, they do. They jump it up. Come on, man.
And they eat cactus, too.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. The first things I planted before I really had anything planted were these cute little cactus. They were green, and it looked like they had round balls on top of them. They weren't shaped perfectly round, but they were yellow, red, orange. And I came out, and there was these big chomp marks on them. And at first I thought somebody stepped on them, right? And just broke them. And then as time went on, I figured out it's actually the rabbits. The rabbits will actually take big bites out of the paddle cactus leaves too, which is pretty crazy.
There goes the quail.
Hi, Justice. How you doing today? Of course I remember you.
There's, look, see? There goes the quail.
Thanks for
what's
joining
the matter?
us.
What's the matter? Well, come on. Look at the quail. See them?
Oh, yeah.
There they go.
Everybody run.
It's Meg, the monster. Come on,
Thanks for
Meg.
joining us, Justice.
Hi, Justice.
It's nice and shaded over here. That might be one thing about walking through all the trees and the overgrowth and the whatnot.
Yeah, why when she picked up on this?
Well, it's what she does with you.
I never used to cut them like this.
Oh, you just subscribed. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And we appreciate Ron. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Well, sometimes it pays to follow your dog through the brush.
Yeah.
Look at that. Is that beautiful or what?
Stats type nest.
What kind of bird
I
nest?
don't know, Rose. It's one of those stats type. you
It's
know what
pretty
I mean?
low. Anybody know what kind of bird nest this is? It's so
pretty-
cool. If
pretty
you followed us
interesting.
for any amount of time, you know I love birds. Well, let's not bother it. I'm sure they're done with it for the season, but they probably come back and use it, right?
Oh yeah, they'll come back next year.
That's cool. If you know what kind of bird nest it is, let me know.
It's a stats type.
He says it's thatched.
Yeah, they call it a stats.
Okay,
Definitely not a dove.
can we get, yeah, the doves, oh my gosh, the doves do not build very good nest.
No, they just put a few sticks up there and then they say, "There's my nest."
And we built a shelf when we rescued that dove. And if
Yeah,
you've
she-
watched any of our videos, we have a dove that we rescued when it was a teeny tiny fluffy chick
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And we put a shelf out underneath our porch thinking she might want to nest there.
And she does.
And the last 2 years, she's actually nested up there with her mate, and they've had chicks on that shelf.
2 years
And,
in a row now.
and the good news is nobody falls through the shelf, right?
Yeah, right.
Because
right.
we don't really want to raise any more
And-
baby chicks.
And it's out of the wind too, so.
Thank you, Justice, for subscribing and liking it. We
Yay.
appreciate it. We appreciate all of y'all joining us today for this walk.
It's Sunday morning, it's gorgeous. It's a little warm though.
I was kind of tired again, and I slept, which was good for me. And so we're getting out just a little bit later, but thankfully it's not as hot as it was last month. So
Well, it's not humid.
it's not humid. That helps. Oh, thank you, Ron. I'm happy you love our garden. I love our garden too. I tell you, I'm definitely an outdoor girl, and all that stuff we have growing in the yard kind of helps with creating the tree environment, right? And the fruit is nice. We enjoy harvesting it as
yeah.
it sets on.
Yep. We might get some pomegranates this year. We thought we got too hot.
And some of the pomegranates did not crack, and I don't think we're going to get any more of that 120-degree temperature.
I
So
think that's done.
we're probably going to be able to actually maybe eat 10 of them.
Ooh,
I think
wow.
there's about 10 of them that aren't cracked.
That's-
All the ones that cracked, I thought, well, we'll just let them keep getting ripe. Nope, the birds, and God knows what else has been up there in those trees eating them.
That's why it's good to leave some of those cracked ones up there, I guess. Right?
You were awake till 4 in the morning. What's up, Ron?
What? Whoa.
Was it a full moon? Tell us about this.
See a vampire?
I have my nights too where I wake up or I can't sleep, and I don't know. Got to get your rest though, right? You can do that for one day if you're overtired, but you can't do that too many days unless you want to get sick, right?
Right. Can't do that too many days in a row.
It's definitely good to catch up on my rest. Maybe I slept fabulous because of a job well done. Nothing
Oh.
like having a nice canning project, one that wasn't too hard. It's one of the easier ones, and having everything turn out good. And I even got everything all cleaned up and put away, and it's going to be a fun video, so hope
Yeah.
y'all watch it.
I think I'll watch it. Yeah, I will watch it too.
Well, I mentioned you in the video.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh.
you'll have to watch it and see what I
I'll
say.
have to watch it and see. I hope it was something good.
Of course.
Oh,
I only say good things about my sweetheart.
yep. I only mostly do good things, right?
Yep, mostly.
There's the quail up there, I see. Come on, Meg. It's the same
Oh,
old
he
rock.
says, haha, nothing like that. Just sitting outside in his backyard looking at the stars
Oh,
and talking with a friend on the phone. Oh, that's awesome.
there you go.
That's awesome. Good for you, Ron.
Where does your friend live?
Where's your friend live?
That's up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Wow.
It's nice. Feels good. You know, it's good to get a little sunshine, right? A little natural
Oh.
vitamin D.
Vitamin D, baby.
Pretty much we get our
Oh,
sunshine
Meg, it's okay.
on the walk or working in the yard, but we're not out too late into the day because you don't want to get these rays on your skin more than
No.
necessary. His friend lives in Tucson, Arizona. That's
Oh, wow,
awesome.
that's a 8-hour drive from us. Not
Says
too
it's
bad.
8 hours away from us.
Yep. And at 4 in the morning, it was 2 o'clock in Tucson.
Is it a 2-hour time difference?
Yeah, well,
To
from
Tucson?
him, from him.
Oh,
It's 1 hour
from Ron.
us.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
It's 1 hour from us.
Okay. Oops, there's the quail.
There they are. Looks like a pullet or two. Looks like a bunch.
Yeah, I noticed when they were in the yard, was it yesterday or the
Yeah.
day before, when they got into my pots that we
the
put
day
the wire
before,
cages
yeah,
around?
They go right in it.
The pullets were getting pretty big. There was all 3 pullets were in the yard.
Look at that. They got that family did pretty good. They raised a whole bunch, and they made it.
Yeah, this year the quail didn't have very good survival. You know, usually they at least come out with 6 babies that make it, but this year the family that was in the yard that had the most chicks,
Look at them all.
3 of them survived.
There they go.
3 of them survived, and there they go. 3 of them survived in one family, and 1 survived in another family, so they had very poor survival.
Yeah.
I don't know if the heat had an effect on them as well.
Oh, that's right. You know what? It's possible that
They
one
could have
one-
gotten dried out.
Yeah. Well, we
I don't
found
know.
one
We,
dead
fa-
one.
we
right?
found one dead one, and it didn't look like anything happened to it,
This
so
looked like it died.
looked like it died.
Look at the lizard. See him down there?
They seem to be pretty similar to chickens. It's almost like I don't think the parent birds feed them. They just start eating seed. So, I mean, it's not like the doves. The doves, they flap their wings to be fed. Do we have any snow here? Not yet.
Not yet. We
We've-
get a little
we've-
bit.
Twice since we've been here, there's been snow. One morning I came out and there was snow in my pots in the backyard, just a little bit. And the other side of town, usually if there's going to be snow, they get it. But there's not a whole lot of snow here. Are they further which way?
They're further west.
Farther west,
Towards the mountains.
closer to the mountains. We're close to some mountains too, but not in the
Yeah.
same way.
No.
I think what mountain you're next to affects the weather system, right?
Yep. They get some more snow over there. I remember one year we got the 100-year snow. We got 14 inches one night.
That was when you were still working, right?
It was.
And did you make it to the tower?
No, I didn't make it to the tower. I happened to be off. It was actually on my weekend, and I was supposed to take a flight, and my flight was canceled. And I bagged the trip.
Yeah,
I was taking a weekend jaunt for bowling.
that's Mr. Painter.
Yep, he was on his way to a bowling. There's one today, but I'm not going to that one.
He's going to the gym with me today. Yesterday he bowled in a 6-gamer, right?
Yeah, I did. I bowled.
And you bowled pretty decent,
I
right?
didn't bowl bad. I started off bad because I couldn't slide. The approaches were very tacky because they turned the air conditioning on.
This was the Orleans, right?
Yeah, and the air conditioning comes down on the approaches, and then the humidity makes it really.
So they had the air up overnight. Is that what happened? And then they turned it on right when you started bowling. And they have these things called a sock that you can put over your shoe that helps you slide. But he had loaned his sock to somebody.
I loaned mine out to somebody, and then I didn't have one, and then I sent a friend to buy one. But by the time he came back, the damage was done. I already had a bad game going, and I finished that game bad. Then I went to the next pair and bowled another bad game.
But you had two 240 games, right?
Actually, I had 4.
You had 4 240 games.
Yep.
Yeah, there isn't much that holds you down when it comes to bowling.
No, I changed my pad on my shoe, and I was able to slide much better. And plus the use of the lanes made the approaches better. Then once I knew I wasn't going to stick and hurt myself, I was able to bowl real good.
Yeah, you got to be careful because if you stick, you can hurt yourself, right?
Yeah,
Pretty seriously.
I actually made a really good run. I made a good run at the, coming back. I actually was after 2 games, I was in last place out of 24. And I moved up into 8th. Ended up in 8th place.
Hey, good job.
Yeah. If I missed cashing, by 30 pins.
He would have bowled doubles today, but he couldn't find anybody that wanted to bowl, so.
Well, I only asked Dave. I could have found somebody. I just, I asked.
He must have wanted to spend the
buddy.
day hanging out with me.
I did.
Yeah.
Come on, Mac. You're not gonna go. Oh, quit your whining.
It was a perfect day for me to do some canning. It was a 6-gamer. It wasn't like a big serious tournament, but
No, it was just a funsy.
most of the time I watch him bowl, but I'd been planning to do that canning. And I actually was all done, had the chicken on the grill. The video was almost edited when he got home, and then we had dinner, right?
We did, and it was a really good chicken. That apricot sauce was amazing. Very good stuff. In fact, we have some leftover chicken for tonight.
That's right, we do. Ooh, so all I gotta do is make a salad to go with that, and we're set, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna turn on the Traeger, you might as well grill a whole pack of chicken, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna go through the hassle of starting the grill, you might as
It's
well
really
do a
not that
whole-
hard, but you
No.
are using your pellets, so.
Right. Get more miles per gallon. What is it, Meg? What is it?
Uh-oh. Over the rocks and through the field.
One of them chips.
I'm coming.
Ground squirrel hole.
Oh yeah, there's
one in
all
there.
kinds of holes. Oh, did you see it?
No,
You just know that she knows it's there.
She knows.
Don't worry, she's not gonna get it.
No, they go down deep.
Those critters are smart. That's why they do have it. They
Come on, Meg.
they make a mess of the garden.
Poor thing.
They wreak havoc on the garden, right?
Yes, they do. They eat shooters and roots.
It'd be like, I thought I had some seedlings coming up there.
All right.
We've only seen a chipmunk once in the garden. It was like dusk or dawn time frame, but they probably get in there more than we realize it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Which I don't feel so creepy about chipmunks, but
Yeah, they're not-
rats are rats are nasty, so we get rid of those for sure.
Oh, Meg, come on. You're not going to get one of these. Gosh.
You are persistent. Oh,
You're gonna go
she's
do a little-
persistent.
Come on.
Hey, Justice. Well, I hope y'all have a blessed day today. Appreciate you joining us on our walk.
Thanks, Justice, for subscribing.
And thanks, Ron.
Bye, Ron.
Have a great day.
I hope you're able to stay awake today.